Hi everyone and welcome to another episode of the Kickstart Motorcycle Squad. Today we will present you another tiny classic bike, a member of the Honda CB squad, which is such a nice ride that even one of the hosts of Top Gear and the Grand Tour, James May, also known as Captain Slow, could not resist buying one. It is the Honda CB400 for Supersport. Shortly after Honda had introduced the legendary CB754 in the year 1969, it added a couple of smaller four-cylinder motorcycles to its range of products, like the CB504 in 1971 and the CB354 in 1972. At the beginning of the 1970s, the R&D department of Honda had to put more of its capacities into the development of cars, like the Honda Civic. Therefore, instead of starting all over again on a new model, Honda decided to upgrade the CB350 with a few simple but effective modifications. More bore for more capacity, a different cylinder head and a 6th ratio in the gearbox. Some radical changes to the design were made as well. A 4-in-1 exhaust system, flat cafe-style handlebars and an angular fuel tank gave the new bike a racer-like appearance. It was presented on the 1975 Cologne motorcycle show Intermod as the new CB400 for Supersport. From 1975 until production stopped in 1978, Honda had produced and sold more than 100,000 units of this model. It was first available in light ruby red or varnish blue, later on in candy Antares red or Parakeet Yellow. The CB404 has an air-cooled, transverse-mounted 408cc inline 4-cylinder engine with 2 valves per cylinder operated by a single chain-driven overhead camshaft. Fueled by 4 20mm Cahin carburetors, it produces 37 horsepower at 8,500 RPM, which enables its rider to achieve top speeds of more than 150 km per hour. Due to its low height and a weight of only 178 kilograms when ready to go, the CB404 Supersport feels sporty in corners, is easy to handle and a whole lot of fun to ride. A lot of 404s are still around and most spare parts are pretty easily available, even today, thanks to classic bike specialists and enthusiasts like David Silver, who owns a motorcycle spare part company in the UK. In 2011, David contacted his customers and started buying CB400Fs in order to restore and resell around 50 bikes at the same time. While doing so, David tried to realize economies of scale when refurbishing or remaking spare parts for the bikes. The project was covered in the motorcycle press, for example in the February issue of the British magazine Classic Bike, which was read amongst many people by none other than James May, who decided to give David a call and buy himself a really mint restored specimen of the Honda CB404 in varnish blue. Captain Slow even wrote an article about the whole experience which was published in the magazine Classic Bike in April 2012. In his article May stated, quote, "The combination of low weight, quality and handling was unstoppable." And quote, "What makes this bike so pleasing is that it feels like it looks, sophisticated and rich in its details." I will leave a link to the website of David Silver Spares in the description below this video, where you can find and download both of these as well as several other articles on the CB400 Supersport.
One, two, three, and...
The bike featured in this video is a 1978 model, which my father had found in the barn of a carpenter in 2003. Since it wasn't in the best condition, all wear and tear parts, the exhaust system as well as one of the side panels which had been broken were replaced. It is now in good condition from a technical as well as an optical point of view. In my opinion, the Honda CB400 Supersport is a really great option if you want to buy a classic bike in the year 2020 that looks and sounds amazing, is still pretty easy to maintain and a whole lot of fun to ride on the road as well. CB400F in really awesome condition would cost somewhere in between 4,000 and 5,000 euros today. If you search for a while, you might be able to find a decent 404 at a much lower price already. I personally love the yellow paint, the sound of the engine, and think that it is no bad idea at all to have one of those for a quick ride in summertime. If you like this bike, subscribe to our channel for more videos. If you enjoyed watching, make sure that you click the thumbs up button and leave us a comment in the comment section below.